Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Jukes away from one. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns.
First play of the game, and already an incredible catch. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Play action now, Allen. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They've got first down here from the 36. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Calling around 3 on the play. They're set up with 2nd and goal from the 5.
2nd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Man in motion here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills.
Allen now on first down. Another one caught by Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Again, Allen to the air. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Go right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To throw again, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. Shoves one away. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a first down.
22 yards. That's another Bills. 1st down.
Allen going to throw again. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air again, Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
I know you feel the same questions I do for people is, well, do you ever have rooting interest in the game? Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Bills nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold...
Oh, Allen loses it! Now the Bengals have it. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back, they were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Bills nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down throw for Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Back to the air, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a gain of 9.
On third down, here's Burrow. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Punt team on the field. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Here's a design run for Allen. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Allen on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Burrow now on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Jump off caught by his back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the
All set to go now from the 35. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. And
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to T. Higgins. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Handoff on second and short. We might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Burrow from the gun. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's him on the in route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looks like we've got an injury timeout here, Brock, and it is for receiver Khalil Shakir. Medical staff headed out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Allen.
Up 2nd and 3.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play. And it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Allen now on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 3rd and just 2 to go. There he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Detroit Lions.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Burrow connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
13 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The tackle by T.J. Sanders. No gain on the play. Brings up
Burrow out of the shotgun.
At the 21-yard line.
Catch made over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Allen setting up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
5-yard gain on the play.
On first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Bills 14.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, Burrow. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Burrow. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Burrow to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. Setting up the screen. Still has room inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
42. Bills.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down throw for Allen. Now here he goes. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Offense to the line. Second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on third down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
To throw again, it's Allen. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bengals football, Brock, and they have got to be happy about the lead that they have built so far. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. New set of downs from 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Fights off the pressure. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's gonna bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and long for him here. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left. They're going to try to grow it even further. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Cut out left. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A 43-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Makes the score.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Back to throw now, Allen. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Allen on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air again. Allen hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their 9th win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Design quarterback run here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They're going to pass it here. Complete out to the right. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.